Solar isn't just a sustainable decision. It's an infrastructure investment that will perform for decades. What most people don't see is what actually determines whether a solar project succeeds or struggles. Planning, permitting, system design, and execution. That's exactly where projects get delayed, costs increase, and expectations fall apart. At PLS Consulting, we design and install solar systems built for long-term performance and reliability. We are a family-owned business whose goal is to bring as much clean energy to the KC area as possible, starting with commercial developments and extending to residential and rural properties as well. We are well-versed in them all. We manage the entire process from system design and feasibility to permitting, installation, and final inspection.
A solar project can be successful from communication on the front end. We found that every project that we've done has had a different motivation from the get-go. We address those, and then from there, we implement all of our processes and procedures to execute a great project. We always follow up 30 to 60 to 90 days later just to make sure that they're still happy with the project and to follow up and make sure that they understand everything that they have in their project.
Our clients work directly with our team. No call centers, no handoffs, just clear communication and accountability from start to finish.
What makes PLS different than other solar companies is the relationship that we start from the beginning. We want to make sure that we understand what the customer is looking for, but also we want to make sure that they feel good about the project. There's no pressure, it's all education from the beginning. We just try to communicate clearly throughout the process so that we look like we're on the same team and it's not so much of a transactional relationship.
We intentionally limit the number of projects we take on so we can stay hands-on and accountable. We work with proven manufacturers, experienced engineers, cities, and utilities to build systems that perform the way they're supposed to year after year.
My name is Taylor Erickson. I am the owner of Erickson Build Co. Pretty all-encompassing across the residential construction industry on the size and scope of the projects that we take on. And when the owner expressed some interest in putting solar on the house, he put us in touch with Kyle, and the conversation kind of started from there. Prior to this project, I didn't have a great exposure to solar, and so there's a little bit of a blind spot getting into that. But then, meeting Kyle, meeting Jessica with PLS just made that process easy, gave us confidence that they knew what was going on, that it'd be a detail that would be easy to execute in working with them. The process in working with them was great, and then really kind of gotten to a point where Kyle's so personable and Jessica as well that you almost feel like you've got friends now, and that's huge. Just working with people you like working with.
If you're considering solar for your business, facility, or property, the first step is not solar panels. It's understanding what makes sense for your site.
So it's important for commercial owners to look into solar now. There is a tax credit that's available through the end of 2027. That tax credit is currently at 30%. After that period, we don't know if it's ever going to come back. We are hearing that utility rates are going to increase 10 to 20% over the next 5 years. So what we want to do is we want to have that conversation with you now so that we can get ahead of those increases and you can start producing your own power for a more sustainable future.
We like to start with a conversation. Call or email today so you can plan your solar project with confidence.